Maya Angelou says, "To describe my mother would be to write about a hurricane in its perfect power." The mental image of a mother for most of us is that of a lady, gentle and docile as a dove. But when any injustice is meted out to her children, she is as fierce as a tigress. Asha Devi is the mother of the late 23-year-old Nirbhaya, meaning fearless, a name given for her fighter spirit, as she fought till the last breath of her life. Yes, our mom of the day is the fighter mom who fought an excruciating long battle to get justice for her daughter who was brutally assaulted in a running bus in the cold winters of Delhi in the year 2012. Born outside Balia in eastern Uttar Pradesh, Asha was married at a very young age to Badrinath Singh Pandey in the year 1985. The couple moved to Delhi and became parents to their first child, Nirbhaya, on May 10, 1989. Like millions of homemakers, the only dream that Asha had was to live a simple and contented life of a happy family with her husband and children. She, as an epicenter of care, love, and compassion, was busy from dawn to dusk, nursing and nurturing her family. Not even in her wildest dreams had Asha thought that her daughter, who promised her to be back in 2 to 3 hours after watching a movie, would meet with such a fate that would cost her life. As the nation saw the outrage and protests against this heinous crime, this mother saw her daughter struggling to survive, lying on the hospital bed, suffering for even a single drop of water. Asha says, "Nirbhaya's last wish was justice, and I had to fight for that." She had resolved that she would get justice to her daughter. From a simple homemaker who never even saw the court in her life, her journey for justice has been long and tiring. She says, "I would take a bus and the metro to get to the court. By the time I got home, after listening to the vultures defend themselves, I felt numb inside." Starting from January 4th, 2013, from the Fast Track Court of Delhi to the High Court noting the crime under one of the judicial system's rarest of rare category, to the appeal by the convicts against the capital punishment, to the apex body Supreme Court of India being denied. Finally, Asha was able to get justice for her daughter on 7th January 2020 when the death warrant was issued to the culprits, setting the execution date of 22nd January 2020 at 7 a.m. Only after battling through this long ordeal, Asha had hugged her daughter's photo and said, "You got justice today." Asha Devi now addresses the young girls in several schools and motivates them to fight against every injustice that they ever face. The mother who didn't face any camera throughout her entire life is now a part of numerous interactions and gatherings addressing huge numbers of people. The 7 years of the long legal battle has transformed Asha into a toughened crystal, clear in her mind and hard to deal with any form of adversity. From a mother in grief, mourning the loss of her loving daughter, to a crusader of justice, fighting against the judicial system to seek justice, Asha Devi has now resolved to fight for every daughter around the country who is a victim of a similar fate as her daughter. She is filled with purpose and confidence to bring justice to all the victims. Your very own publishing house, Books 33, is shortly coming up with our latest book titled Love You Mom. Book your copy now. Stay tuned to Books 33's initiative of celebrating motherhood this entire month of May. Shortly, we will be coming up with another mom story of grit and grandeur in the face of highs and lows. Books 33, a home of the authors, by the authors, and for the authors.